Well, I'm almost surprised to hear myself saying this. Morning, Dowse.
Back again, losing £25 with this here. He's lost £25 he has, weight. I thought it was out his pocket to be honest, but it is actually weight, so well done, David. Is that because not drinking?
Partly not drinking, but very serious efforts on the diet front and daily walks. So
right?
yeah, lockdown has been good for me.
Oh, it's been great. I look $1 million.
Oh, look, 25 quid anyway. Anyway, far more important, how are you?
All right. First day back in the office really, where I can work part time now. Been furloughed for a amount of time, so it's great to be back. Try to get cracking again, the best we possibly can, and all the work starts today. Really, let's get on with it. And I'm glad to be back. Glad to be cracking on again. Season should start in the second week of September. We'll gather. Let's get on it.
And you're clearly reasonably fit and healthy because you did that run with Chris Sexton a couple of weeks ago. That was about 13 miles, wasn't it?
The van is up. I'll make a got in touch with them because I like to help the local people. And I said, I'll run on your lake, not a problem. I didn't realise how big it was, the lake and all that, So I've done it, but I found it hard. I did find that hard, and getting over the favours has been difficult. But I'm right as well now. No, I feel alright. I feel quite good, and stuff like that. It was a wobby at the time. Because you can't breathe and you think you're gonna and all the rest of things, and but no, I'm fine. The more worrying one, I'll be honest, the more worrying one was a couple of weeks beforehand I had my hernia operation.
Yeah.
So I'm in Gatwick, down the road, I'm in Gatwick Hospital, and when you go in and before they inject you, before it goes up your arm and you get knocked out, the kid who's doing it, he went, "Oh, Mr. Dowson." I went, "Oh yeah, how you doing?" Yeah, and I'm not lying there, you're half nervous, aren't you, half whatever. He says, "Oh yeah, it's a Woking manager." I'm going, yeah. He says, "Oh, I'm an Aldershot fan." I was like, and he's put so the first thing when I come home, I had a look at me bits as long as he was still there, and luckily enough they're still intact. Like I was in a big panic. A blinking Aldershot fan doing me thing. So if I'd have known that, I would have went to a different hospital, to be honest.
Well, he obviously did a good job in the end, anyway.
Oh yeah. Aye.
We had some bad news last week, of course. Have you got any reflections on the planning decision and where that leaves us?
I think it's frustrating as a ground, to be honest. A lot of people put a lot of effort in, the board put a lot of effort in with. The only thing you can see getting whacked 8-0, there's obviously a lot of people, that was a lot worse than the Sutton game, wasn't it? So it's one of them where it obviously wasn't right. My personal opinion, they want to know the truth. It would have been good, we'd great and whatever, but I think it's a wrong way around. Get a football team out, get in the league. Get a football team out here, get all your millions and all the money people who've got in this area, and all the council and whatever it goes and the sponsors, what we're going to come on board to get the ground and everything else, put all your millions in a football team, build a football team, get in the league, then build your ground, not your way around. Your way around goes bust. Your way around, get 10,000 seats, get a team in the Conference South. Oh, well, you're not, because you're 22,000 seats at Notts County. You're all the grounds what are bigger than us. Chesterfield and all that, look where we are. Get the team sorted first, then build a ground to match the team. Don't do it your way around. It's the biggest falseness ever where you get this ground, oh, well, I tell you what, we'll make ends meet now, we'll do this. Rubbish. Get your team sorted first. That's what I said. That's why that's true.
Okay. You mentioned just a couple of minutes ago that the second week in September is a likely date. Is that for the first set of fixtures or for players to return for training?
No, we're looking to start training at the end of July. You see, there's a lot of couples talk because the FA and as businessmen run leagues, as football men should run leagues. Get Jeff Chappell to run the bloody league, or Terry Brown or something like that. That's what should happen. But you get these businessmen who run leagues and love them run clubs, to be honest, and the nuts, because they try to run it as a business. You can't run it as a business, and the nuts. So what we say, first thing I heard, we're not going to play until January. We're not going to play until it's cured and all that. All that cobblers come in. I get the second wave bit. I do is the second wave. We'll watch what we're doing. All these teams are going bust. Not one team's went bust. Teams don't want to come up. All teams below want to come up. Teams don't want to go up in the Football League. All teams are in the playoffs going to the Football League. There's going to be 20 clubs who are going to be north and south. Not one team has went bust. You saw Wigan, right? Well, Wigan's went bust. There's 13 buyers. Look at the paper. There's 13 buyers who want to buy Wigan. Football's fine. So, it's going to be thousands of players over there. Of course, there are. I'm not so many good ones. Stevenage give away 21 players. We gave away 14 last year. And 7 of them are academy boys, and stuff like that. Look at the facts, that's what I know. Their wages are going to come down. We're having that in a minute, I'll tell you. We've lost Loza for a better deal. I thought you should have rang us, to be honest, Loza. I kept in touch with him, and he said if offered us a 2-year contract on bloody good money, Kings Lynn. The strength, what's going to come in our league, it's going to be the hardest league in 20 years this season. I'm telling you now, if anybody believes it. All these players are coming down. Of course I'm going to build a side. It's trying to get the best ones. We'll have a worst budget in the league, we'll let it go. We'll let it get on with it. That's why my players are going to get back. I can get a Football League side out here. I mean, if I can't do it, nobody will. But we've done enough for the community. We've done enough for the people. We're not going to do as I'm saying, go and get 10 millionaires to come to the football club, not to skin the club. She's a bloody good chairman, Rosemary, a good chairman, and she won't let this club go skin. She won't let me talk and say, give us £1 million. She won't let that happen, and the board won't. I get that. I would never put a club in debt, I would, but I'm sick of blinking debt, a little overworking. Can we afford this? Can we do that? It's the richest part of the country. It's the richest part of the flipping country. Go and get the backers to do it, not to put money, to come along, to give away hundreds of thousands what's out there, to say, let's go and get the foot and join the party. That's what I'm saying. Instead of saying, because at the minute, if we stay up, it'll be a great achievement again. Oh, that's good, isn't it? And we'll do the same next year, and we'll do the same after, and we'll do the same after. Where we're going, I'm saying, let's have Planet Football. Let's get a football team out there where the town proud of. We're against Watford, we put on a great exhibition, we did the promotion, last season what the lads done, things like that, but we still finished 10th, let's finish 9th, 8th, we've got to improve, and if you don't go into work every single day wanting to improve and there's something wrong, I'll quit, I'll do it, and I've got another year to go on my contract, and I'll battle my socks off every single day in that year, to see if we can achieve what we want to achieve. I really will. But we need the town, we need the council, town directors, we need our great committee, the great volunteers, we need everybody. Not about the bloody ground or painting things and doing all this where Dave Curtis is doing a great job and his mate doing everything. I get that, and I get what the volunteers do, and I get the people. But have everybody find 10 people who want to come down to put money into work and to get win the Football League. If I don't do it, I'll resign.
Okay. The received wisdom is that there's going to be hundreds of players available because Football League clubs are going to have to cut back and lower wages, and it's going to be a real buyer's market. It sounds like you don't particularly subscribe to that view.
I think people are talking cobblers, I really do. I think people are talking absolute rubbish. That's people who are doing their football. That'll be not our director, that'll be directors and chairmen and different people, not at our club. They'll say, oh, there's hundreds of players out there, oh, you get a team, whatever. That's why they should be working and blinking in the offices up the road. That's why they should be working there, because they haven't got a club with football. The best players go to highest bidders. I found that out. We've lost Dowse because of the great offer he's got there, and like Wally's went to Concord, and they'll go to bet when you get the second wave, you get the letting it goes down that order and all that, Yes, there'll be loads of players, not any good ones. There's a few. There's a lot of crap as well, to be honest. You know what I mean? So I think there'll be a lot of players available, but not what people's making out. I think it'll be the toughest league it's ever been. That's what I honestly think. And I would like to see somebody argue with me and tell me differently, where the Notts Counties of the world get all the best players. Round here, Sutton, all the shot, and it probably comes to us where we got a nick and whatever. Why would you rather go to Sutton and all the shot? Because they're both full time, and because so we can't offer that, and wages we can't offer what we can offer. That's why we'll go there for. Simple as that. Of course I'm going to get the best side I possibly can. Of course I want to challenge. Of course I want to do better on 10th. But don't give it as it's going to be stacks of players. That's just twisted thinking. People who do it in the game. That's my opinion.
There's also a fairly commonly held view, I think, that quite a lot of clubs, non-league and lower football league, have been run on the basis of throwing an awful lot of money at the team, and they're not going to be able to continue to do that.
I believe that as well. But the only thing is, like you say, Kelvin Weir, I was a mate of mine, and helps us with football. He went to something where they want to put a wage cap on, but a wage cap, what we were taught about bringing down, was double what we get. No, I'm not having a poor work and shout out, I'm not doing that, because I'll get on with it, whatever happens. I've got a little bit of a budget now to work with, and hopefully get some more, and that's how I'm working. I can talk to some players, I can't talk to all. It's a cat and mouse where I've talked about, starting this morning, obviously, I can talk about 30 players, but I'm thinking, if I do get him, I can get him. Gradually next week, I like to talk to our lads and say, listen, that's your offer, take it or leave it. And you can leave it like Lossa did, and Wally did, and things like that, and Sam Howes, I believe, went to Dorking, and all of this, and that's their prerogative. Mine, I've got to try to get the best, and I'll let them use the loan system well, but it's not like, sorry, you'll stay, well, I'll thrive on it, I'll get on with it, and whatever. There's a lot of these people who have been in millionaire paradise, we've got to cut costs now, because it suits them. We've never been like that, because the club won't let it run like that. All I'm saying is, go and get 10 millionaires in. Yes, you can get 10 millionaires instead of sitting here accepting finishing fourth bottom again or fifth bottom, accepting being in the pile, accepting the next 2 years sitting where I'm sitting now talking to you. Why accept it? Why not do better? And that's where I'm coming from. But we're not going to feel sorry for ourselves. We're going to do the best we possibly can. I certainly will. My staff certainly will. If we are looking at it, if I can give a little bit more in the community, and if I can give a little bit more football-wise, if my staff can, and my directors can, my chairman, and everybody else give a little bit more. If the supporters can give a little bit more, maybe something, do better as a whole group. I'm not after. All I don't want to do is, I believe the town centre is a lovely town centre. It's a fantastic football club. I believe somewhere along the line is a league club here. That's what I believe more than anywhere. and all that. And it's up to me to make it happen instead of just accepting saying, oh well, if I keep them up, I might get another year in my deal, I might get a whatever. I've never been like that. I want to strive to get the best for the club and the town. I've done one of my ambitions as managing work, and now that's finished now. It's boring now. Oh yeah, Dowse always wanted to manage work, and that's finished, gone. It doesn't matter what dugout I'm in. I want to be in this dugout, of course, but you know, I've done what I've had to do. I've come, whatever, and I've loved it. But my next step is, and my only ambition is, can we get the Football League? And again, I won't say, give us a £500,000 if it's not there. How can I do that? We run a tight ship so the club comes first. But selfish people, and our people aren't selfish. I've been before. As long as we've got a football club, what a bottlers way that is. As long as we're all right, because that's a selfish way, because that means that they're all right and the committee's all right and the volunteer. And as long as we're there, before you know it, in a Raymond Premier, the same thing with 700 people instead of being a football league with 4,000. That's what I'm coming across.
Okay, you've mentioned, well, first of all, let's establish you've been furloughed.
Yes.
And you're now semi-unfurloughed.
4 hours a day.
For 5 days a week, 6 days?
I think I'll get that fact straight because I know what I'm like. But yeah, so I've been furloughed, and so I cannot really sit with a player like I'm doing with you and talking. I can't start doing it now, so I'll be on the phone the weekend, getting meetings next week and talk to players and things like that. So yeah, I've been furloughed, and rightly so, because to save money, and you know, it's right because there's no football out there to do, and we can't arrange training at this minute. But hopefully in the next week or two, I believe we'll be looking for the second week of September. That's what I've been told, and all that, and go forward from there. Yes, it could be a second week, and it could be put back, but at the minute we've got a plan to get. But I think Dawkins done it right. Dawkins got every single of their pre-seasons done for next year. We haven't. I think we've got EFC Wimbledon in somewhere in August. We've got a sort of plan ahead. Why not plan ahead? You know, football never is going to. There's too many people seeing what could happen. You know what I mean? I like to get these crackerjacks up London on the marches and all that, and that's going to send a wave, isn't it? Clever what they're doing, like. And you get all these idiots who are having these raves and it'll spike up and all that, you know. But at the minute it hasn't here, so let's kick on, you know.
I'm guessing that most people watching this, the thing they'll be most interested in is who might end up playing for us next season. So I guess your starting point is last season's squad.
Of course it is. It's difficult because I would like the players. You know, the bottom line is, I might be looking, thinking, I might try to leave it a little bit. Like if you get deals like Loza, the only thing I'm disappointed is Loza should have rang me in tours because bottom line is that's the gentleman thing he should do, and he hasn't. But deep down, he left after a Watford game to go at Billericay. When he came and played his best foot, when he went again at Chelmsford, he wants to be in the other home. He lives in Norwich. I get that. I do get that. Wally's had this opportunity. He said, Dowse, I've got this opportunity. You've got to take it. And I've left that open to all the players. I'll let be careful how he won't I? He's got an agent now, hasn't he?
He has, yeah.
So I've got to be careful of that one. I'll let it find a few quid to give his agent. Thinking heck. So he must be doing really well, him. So
he must be really good.
Oh, he must be honestly fantastic. He is. He's got an agent. I think it's the same one. He'd be there. The agent he's with, he's their best player. You see the ones he's got. They haven't got a football. Except when I give him Kabamba, they haven't got a league player. It's
Innie owns with them.
Aye, brilliant, good lad, isn't he? I like him. You wouldn't have got relegated if you had kept any. The club wouldn't have got relegated. You got rid of Innie, you got relegated. You wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for him. In fact, he scored 20 goals in the last 2 years. A good player he is. But hey, I've seen somebody sent it through, and he's there, and he's got his pen and paper, and he's got his tattoos hanging out, and he's on the thing and all. So, God, I'll let go and get a shave, I'll let go and get my hair cut when I meet him, and I'll let it. Really joking, Heidi. I'm seeing you I'm actually seeing him shortly, so you like all that, but that's what they're doing. And all our players, every single one of them can get a move, every single one, because I'm not in a position to go the full whack with them. I will be talking to players and different, but I've said from day one, if you get a move because of our clubs are working, or let them go. I've got to have players who want to be here next season, and that's the starting point. And I'll get a say what will compete every week, as we always do. And so I'll sort of be starting next season's lot and having chats with them in the next week and saying, this is what I can give you. Like a little bit, simple as that. You know.
Presumably there will be some that you have to have a slightly more difficult conversation with, say, sorry, I've got nothing for you next year.
100%, but I've had to wait because the bottom line is, what's the point? Like, if he is saying for clubs like Loza, that's fine. I don't know if anybody else is saying for whatever or talk, because we can do that, and you know that. Managers are the same. I'm the same, thinking, well, if I can't get him, I might stick with him. We all think the same. I might bring a good 30 players a day on my list now, a good 35 players. I might say, if he says no, I might say, well, I can keep him in. Managers play the game as well as players. Nobody, I'm not big on the club of players. Some of the players have done very, very well, but we finished 10th. So we're 10th best. You've got a 10th best manager, and the 10th best side in the league at the minute, and that's where we are. I want players who can finish 9th, 8th, or do better. We're crap in the cups this year. I want players who can do better. Simple as that.
Right. Well, let's finish with talking about one particular player who was your choice as player of the season for Woking last year, and he won most of the other awards as well, Craig Ross.
Yeah.
Obviously, lots of people will be hoping we will be seeing him again.
Of course, I think we will, to be honest. That's me. I think he wants to be here. I've got a good working relationship with him. He's turned himself right around as a lad, and he's been excellent for us as a goalkeeper. I thought between him and Musa de Harve, I thought it was a flick of a coin. That's what I honestly thought. For player of the year. Quite by a distance, really. All that. Heidi and all that. He scored a lot of goals. You can't forget the goals Heidi scored for. But I thought a lot of lads have done quite well. But he's a great lad. Dave Kurtz has got him work at the minute, doing stuff with him, which we appreciate getting him work. Boss has been getting him work as well. So there'll be a lot of. Hopefully we can get that tied up first of all. You got to go like I don't get your keeper tied up and get you back, and I've always worked on that. But hopefully in the next week we can get that tied up for Rossi. I'm sure we can. In my opinion.
And just a little shout out, if that's the right phrase, for Jack Cook, who won the award from the Woking News and Mail.
How did he win that?
Well, they always look to
did I not see the first half of the season he cost me 40 goals, and he's better with his hands here with his feet, that bugger, and they give him plug and play. I've told him, I've told Cookie as well. How's he got player of the year, Cookie? 40 goals he cost me at the start of the season, his fault all the time. All of a sudden, the last 10 games he's done okay, let's give us sympathy, because he's a lovely looking boy and he's a nerd from the city and all the rest of it, and they give him, poor old Cookie, look, I'm playing up position, all that, and stuff like that. But he was excellent for the last 10 games. I thought he was, and I thought he was making that position his own. He ain't a centre half in this league, in my opinion. I don't think he's strong enough to be a centre half in this league. I think when he's played there, we've lost games because he's strength wise. I think as a right back, he's a good right back in our league, that's what I think. And I think he's a good lad. But I'm not good, but I heard anybody else is good lockdown. I got a dog. I'll tell you about my dog.
Yeah.
I got a dog. The worst thing I've ever done in my life, ever. So if anybody wants to buy a dog out there, buy a bugle or whatever you call it off me. It guns wax along, right? It'll pretend it's happy to see you because you give it food. You walk it on the street and it craps like a chicken coma. You've got to pick it up yourself and all that. And, so I'm not going to get rid of my dog now because I'm finished with that now. So I've got any love to give it anymore.
But surely your family want to keep it, don't they?
I'm the only one that walks it. The kids wanted it and the wife wanted it. No, I'm the only one that walks it. I'm the only one that gets up and walks it. I'm the only one who does anything with a dog. It was all, come on, Dad, come on, let's get a dog. They don't do diddly squat. I'm the only one who does it. And anybody goes, it looks really cute. It's pathetic. It is. I think cats are like that and all. You get them to pretend to love you because they want food. When they go and crap everywhere in the carpets and they wreck everything. And when you're having your dinner, have a jump on your plate and things like that. I think animals are. It's not my cup of tea, to be honest. So it done its course. I went 6 mile walks and things like that with it and all the rest of it. But I think it's done its course now. So if anybody wants to buy a dog out there, please give us a call. And I'll do it if I boost the budget. Come buy me dog. Give us a good price. We'll do boost the budget.
And it's a beagle. And how old is it?
8 months.
8 months. Okay, and on that note, with that advert, thanks very much for your time this morning. It's good to be back.
Lovely to be back. Cheers, David.